Hi everybody, Sanbonani, welcome to my channel. Happy Tuesday. Sorry you guys, we are like 20 minutes late. I got here exactly at 7 o'clock. It takes some time for everything to set up, for my computer to start, and then all of that. Okay, we were supposed to start at 7 o'clock. So I think you guys were just going to have to bear with me. I will always set it up for 7, but if I'm late, it's because things are slow when it comes to setting up. Okay, and then I'm trying to find my stories here that I had lined up. I can't find them, so one of the stories I'll read from my phone. I don't know how how that happens. The story is here on the phone, but it's not. Whatever. Okay, nothing is going to stop it. Anyway, you guys, welcome to my channel. And on this channel, Skuluma ama reality TV shows, ama celebrities, kanye nama YouTubers. If it is your first time joining me today here on YouTube, do not forget to press the subscribe button. There's also a like button that is free. Also, the subscribe button is free, you guys. The only thing you pay for is the membership, which is also very cheap. I think it's like 30 something rands. Okay. There's also adverts on this video. If you want to watch some adverts, there's a thanks button. There's so many ways to support the channel. If you are on Facebook, make sure that you like and follow the page. If you are on Twitter, make sure that you follow me over there as well, you guys. So we're going to start with this gossip, you guys, because I wanted to talk about this story. So got Jannie Mai and her man, okay? You know, they say that once you go black, you never go back. Okay, Jannie Mai was one of the presenters on that show. It's a talk show, like an ensemble of ladies presenters. She was one of those presenters on a day talk show. Okay, and then she had been married to her white man. Okay, she had been married to her white man. Did not want any kids. And the reports are actually the reason that they got a divorce is because she did not want kids. The man wanted kids and she did not want kids. They ended up divorcing. Okay. She finds herself a rich black man. Okay. So we all black women were looking at her like, you know, even when they are rich, they come with a set of problems. Okay. That us black women know very well how to deal with them. Okay. We were looking at her like, you're going to move from a white man to a black man. Okay. Okay, sis. So she got a rich one. We were looking at her like the countdown has begun. Because this is a brother we know. And it was all beautiful, you guys. They got married during COVID, which I don't know how they did it. Okay, they got married, beautiful wedding, and then they had a baby, guys. Had a baby. Everyone was shocked because she's always said that she doesn't want babies. Okay, you know when like they say, once you go black, you never go back. Okay, you might say that you don't want kids, but once you meet the right black man, you are going to have those kids. Okay. So this man turned her into a baby mama very quick. You know, even the ex-husband was like, wait, what? Got the kid, beautiful daughter they have. And they've been taking trips, you guys. She even has a YouTube channel, Jannie Mai. Please check it out. She has a YouTube channel. You'll be feeling like, yo, I aspili Tina because she's living this life. I remember she posted this video where she was talking about how he had organized a trip for her, but not just her, her whole family. You know, maybe this man was like, go on this trip over here so that I can be busy here with my stuff. Okay. So it's only been 2 years since they got married, you guys. And every time she talks about him, she says all the good things. It looked like a perfect marriage, you know, even though he did have a past, you guys, that he hadn't really had a good record when it comes to relationships. Okay. But yeah, as women, sometimes we are very hopeful. You know, a person can have history that just tells you this is not a good person to get into a relationship with, no matter how rich they are. Okay, this is not a good person to marry, but we will still just want to experience it for ourselves. We'll be like, mina ngifuna ukumshada ngizizwele, you know, ngifuna umjolo unyise mina personally. If ungakangiyisi mina personally, no, this is a good guy. So, of course, she went ahead, married the guy, even though some of us were like, hey, girl, we will meet there by the divorce court in a few years, okay? So everything looked good, guys. If you look at her social media, even she was posting positive things about him. He just released a book, and it really was. She was one of the people that was posting saying, "Congratulations," because the book made it to the bestsellers or something like that. And not so long ago, okay. So apparently she was in New York working in some fashion week in New York. And then this husband over here went and filed for for divorce. Sometimes guys, your person will surprise you, with some flowers and whatever. Some people will surprise you with divorce. You are out of time, they go and file for divorce. But the thing about it is that it looks like it was something that had been planned for a while, because I was watching one creator's video yesterday where she was pointing out that it looks like the divorce papers were signed, like his part of it was signed uh, early this year. Okay, it looks like he was preparing for it for some time. Okay, so yes, you guys. So of course they're getting a divorce, perfect couple. I honestly feel like people that last are people that look like they're not really perfect couples, because people that are like perfect couples do not last, you guys. So yes, they're going through a divorce right now, you guys. Nobody knows for sure. I think people have been speculating. All of the videos that I've watched on YouTube where people are talking about Jannie Mai and Jeezy are speculating in terms of what's happening even with them. In terms of like, did any of them cheat? Some people are saying he might have cheated. Some people are saying she might have cheated, and some people are saying it might have been like the challenge of the combination of two cultures, okay, because they come from two different cultures. And but nobody knows for sure. Even here, there's an article on Sunday World. They're writing about it. They're also just speculating as to what is happening, okay. But this is the statement that they said was issued. Okay, this is something different. Okay, let me not read it, you guys. Okay, no, it's fine. Let me not read it. But anyway, they're going through a divorce right now. It's a shocker, you guys. I love them together. And I was hoping against all odds that they're going to stay together for long, even though I knew, guys, listen, the best predictor of somebody's future is their past. Okay. So if you don't have any other information on the person and you're trying to decide and predict what's going to happen in the future, just look at their past. Okay. If they don't have a good track record in relationships, maybe that's not a person for you, unless you are willing to take the risk. Okay. So, and also with Jay-Z, they are saying that every time he breaks up with somebody, he becomes mean. He's not a kind break upper. Okay, so he's going to surprise you with a divorce. Okay, and it's going to, he might not be so kind in the separation of the assets and all of that. So they're saying that he's just that type of a person that when he is breaking up, he's breaking your heart, but he's breaking everything else around you also. So it's sad, you guys. It's sad. A perfect couple over. We don't even know why. We can't even gossip properly because we don't even know why. We don't know who cheated, who didn't cheat. Okay. So that's what is happening, you guys. Listen, maybe we should just give up on this idea of marriages, because what marriage lasts? Even people that are like holding, we like, eh, they break up. 20 years, they break up. Okay, let me just greet people in the comment section. Balema Baso is here. Why am I skipping Lindela? Yeah. Sengfikile morning. I sorry you guys that I kept you waiting. Balema Baso, Momo. Morning everybody. Nonhlanhla was here. And then Amukelang was here. Hello. But from Botswana. Welcome, Botswana. We welcome Botswana over here. Hello, the Blue Clinic with Dr. Tabila. I thought I was late. No, we were all late today. Hi, Bulan. Hello, Rahadi and the family. Good morning. Good morning. Cook some more with V. Hello, V. Where are you this morning? Good morning, Alana. Good morning. Andim Kabai. Good morning. Milano. Halagacha, we are within, and luckily no classes today. Oh, you're so lucky. I want to be you, okay? No classes after lunch, I meant. Oh, okay. Okay, so you get a half day. Already everybody. Onkamalanga. Hello, hello, hello. Jabu Sinyongo. Good morning, the Oji family. And Lungisbia Sanbonani. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, go guys. Let's go to this story here. Okay. Listen, you guys, sometimes I wanna belong to the royal family just for the drama because it just seems like it's exciting with royal family. And for some reason, you guys, when the late king was still alive, somehow we never really used to hear much about the royal family. And I'm guessing, you guys, that even when he was alive, there was drama, but for some reason, he was managing it, or he had people that were managing it to, or were managing to keep it within the royal family. So that family had always been respected. In the royal family, kuzobangwa, ama roles, kuzobangwa, ikhundla, and all of it, but we never really used to hear about it, okay, until his passing, okay. And then abantwana bethu lana, they're just dishing us the drama, okay. So Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi passed, you guys, and then he was laid to rest this past weekend. Fine, everything went well. Beautiful, respectful send off. And I had done a story last week where we were talking about the fact that the king does not attend funerals, and as a result, he was not going to be at the funeral. But I believe that the family, some of the family members had gone to the Buthelezi family, Beobona, and all of that. But apparently, the king was not part of that. So now they have been making arrangements for King Misuzulu now to go and ayobona to see the family, the Buthelezi family. Okay. Now, obviously, the Buthelezi family is expecting the king, but there's another message that is coming now that says that this king also, because King Smakade, this is their brothers, okay, not from the same mother, I believe. They're not from the same mother, but they're brothers. They're both ingane zika King Zwelithini, okay? So he also sends a message because the king is coming. So now the Buthelezi family is like, listen, we already received the message. We already received the message that the Zulu king is coming. Now the other Zulu king is coming, okay? So now there's that thing because he's not coming as, Prince Yaga Zulu. He's coming as a king because he regards himself as a king. He believes that he should have been the king or King Smakade, okay? And then Patumi Misuzulu was the one Wabegwa. You know the thing. Like I say, you guys, sometimes I wanna be part of the royal family just for the drama. So that's what's going on right now. We're just going to read the story as to what is going on right now because apparently he wants to visit as a king, visit the Buthelezi family. But we also know King Misuzulu is also going to be doing that. Okay. Lungi Mabaso, good morning. Ngiyibhunu today. What do you mean we put today? What do you mean, Molweni? Ziyashisa, guys. Sometimes I don't know which stories to do, which stories not to do. Okay, because on this channel we just gossip about everything. Hello, everybody. Namgi present. Namola, good, good. It's good that you're present. Hello from Cape Town, Pamela Mbanjwa. That was Thelma Wendy Masilela and Kayise Sbiya. Sometimes I forget to say people's names. Very important. Okay, Pamela Mbanjwa from Cape Town. Thank you so much for joining. I also thought I was late. No, we were late, guys. We were late. We started very, very late. So let me do the story from the Sunday, no, from the Daily Sun that they've written about what's happening now. Okay. So let me give you a background because I won't read both the articles, but they've written two articles. So there's an article that they wrote on the Daily Sun where they are talking about the fact that King Misuzulu is going to be going to see the Buthelezi family after the funeral. Okay. Now they are writing about now Prince Smakade or those who believe that he is the real king, King Smakade, and the family Yagabtelezi has responded. We'll see how are they going to be receiving him when he comes. Okay, because now so this is what the article is saying. Buthelezi family. So this is what they're saying. Prince Smakade is not special. Okay, I guess because Mona guys. I guess because Bona, they are royal families, because it's all royal blood. The Buthelezis, the Zulus, all royal blood. So, but to them, Princess Magad is not special. But I guess for us, just people, the average people, he is special because he's from the royal family. He's still like a king to us, even though we know he's not really the king. But to us, we can just say he's the king, okay? So, but to this Buthelezi family, I do get that when they say he's nothing special because it's all royal blood all around them. So it's like you're just another one of us. You're not that special. That's basically what they're saying. So the region of the Buthelezi clan, Pikayise Buthelezi, has made it clear that as a family, they will welcome Prince Smakade Zulu as a prince, not as a king, when he comes to mourn with them. So he is coming, but he sent the message as in the king is coming. They are saying, no, we will welcome you, but as the prince, not as the king. Prince Smakade, who calls himself the Zulu king, who wants to dethrone King Misuzulu in court and take over the Zulu nation, will visit Buthelezi family on Tuesday, the 19th of September, to mourn with the family. Okay, guys, I don't know why. Okay, let me do this. I don't know why when I look at this one, I'm like, yeah, king, and then I look at this one, I'm like, you know. Tell me in the comment section, even if you are not Zulu, which king would you choose? Don't use the looks. Don't use the looks, okay? Don't use the looks. But somehow I always lean towards this one, even though naye kuke kwaba namadrama ayaphuma izinto ezishayisa ngamahloni and like just for today I don't want to be Zulu because of the things that were coming out. But tell me in the comment section which king is your king when ngokwakho. Prince Smakade, who calls himself the Zulu king, who wants to dethrone King Misuzulu in court and take over the Zulu nation, will visit the Buthelezi family on Tuesday the 19th. Okay. He also did not visit the family before the funeral. Remember, you guys, they said the king is not supposed to attend the funeral, and he regards himself as the king. So he also did not. He could have gone to the funeral as the prince because other people in the royal family could go to the funeral, but Yana, he regards himself as the king. So since the king is not allowed to go to the funeral, so he did not go to the funeral. That's why now he has to go Ayobon. He did not visit the family before the funeral and was not present at the funeral because, according to the Zulu culture, the king does not attend funeral or mourn with the family before the funeral. And I'm sure he's got people around him abamhlohlayo now, shame about, yeah, inkosi vele ungayi lapha. Nizoxola ke khwehlela, guys. I'm recovering, The region who welcomed the monarchs to the Buthelezi family said that in the Zulu nation there is only one king, and that they will only treat Prince Smakade like a prince because he's not special. But he's a prince. This is a confusing statement when you say someone is a prince, but they're not special. I want to make it clear that many people say that they are coming to mourn with us. The Zulu royal princesses, the princess came to mourn with us on Monday, the 11th of September. There will be no other princess or princesses that would come and mourn with us exclusively besides King Misuzulu. And I think that they will be welcome like they are something. We cannot do that. We only have one king, which is King Misuzulu, he said. Okay, they're very clear, okay? Buthelezi said the mourners were welcome and won't be blocked. They must come as princes and princesses of the Zulu royal house. How complicated is this, you guys? We will accept them, but not try to put themselves above the king. Okay, you're welcome to come as a prince or a princess, but not as the king. King Misuzulu is our king, and we will not change what Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi said, that King Misuzulu is our king. Remember, even Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi, that's the king that he recognized as the king, which is King Misuzulu. Prince Smakade did not see eye to eye with Prince Buthelezi because the late prince supported King Misuzulu to ascend the throne over him, and Prince Smakade went to court. Prince Buthelezi also lashed at Prince Smakade when he was traditionally crowned king at the Kraal in 2022. He said this was illegal as the president had already recognized King Misuzulu as the king. The matter between King Misuzulu and Prince Smakade will be heard in the North Gauteng High Court from the 16th of October. Why is it going to Gauteng now? Prince Smakade spokesperson Prince Mandla Kapeli Zulu confirmed that the prince will visit the Buthelezi family on Tuesday, the 19th of September. They must not cause drama there because, the family is still mourning. They've just gone through a lot. I mean, they don't have time to deal with the Zulu drama, the Zulu family drama. Just go there as a prince, okay? You will fight for other things later on. So that's the drama, you guys, that is happening. We never know where it's gonna end with this one. Okay. I think I mean, they should just respect whatever the Buthelezi family is saying, because they're the ones that have lost a family member. If they say you are a prince, just you're a prince for the day. Even if you believe you are a king, just for the day, just accept that, okay, fine, for today, I'm a prince. Okay. And just go visit the family as a prince. Okay, let him be a king just for today, because apparently the whole thing is happening today. Okay, so we'll be watching out to see what I need drama lapayana when he comes and he's like, refer to me as the king of the Zulus. I'm not just an average person here. Anyway, you guys, let me read some comments. Jabu Sinyongo, Minangsa show a Zulu Royal reality show. Yo, mina ngifuni, because you know why ngingayifuni Jabu reality. It would be nice, ne? But I felt like, when the stuff was coming out about who the king is joling with, when he was sleeping, the bum shooter, I was like, yo, hey, I don't want to see my king like I was like, hey, angifuni ukubona ilona the Zulu king like that. Mm-mm. I just want to think ukuthi he sits there in that chair of his, and that's all that he does. So imagine now when we get to really see the drama in the royal house. But Mina, I'll be here reviewing the show if they did a reality show. It would be nice actually if they had it, but I don't think that they would, because that would just show us things that we're not supposed to see. And OG Media, good morning, everybody. Good morning, OG. Good morning, Milano, Bayede dog. Bayede dog, Bayede. Jarvis Young, the current king is the king. The other one gives me a ticking time bomb, time bomb vibes. You know what they give me? Ne? Ne? They were raised, obviously by some traditions and stuff and all of that, and it's very important to them. But both of them, like those spoiled vibes, like abafananyana nje abakhule bespoiled, and waiting nje ukuthi yeah, mhla ubaba wahamba, I'm going to be a king. Yamazi naye lo mesethi kubusa mina manje. So bakunika lokho ukuthi ngathi, and they couldn't help it. I mean, they're from the royal house, I'm sure, but, maybe but they were spoiled. So it gives me that, it's like this one was spoiled ehlale emakhaya. He gives me those vibes, a spoiled boy but wasemakhaya. Lo unginika a spoiled boy but mhlawumbe wahlala, yabo, and especially because they said he spent a lot of time in Swazini and also overseas. Okay, so you see, but nje hayi bafana, mhlawumbe they must bambisana isihlalo. It's just that we can't have two kings. Good morning, Sibo, and good morning, early morning gossipers. Yes, it's gossip extend, it's gossip and ambama, all of that. Okay, everyone is a king. Milana, if you think you are a king, you are a king too. Okay, we will give it to you, Tina. Morning, family. I'm very late. Not too late though. We were late. We started at 20 past. Not the Prince Smakade case was done and dealt with a long time ago. Seems like Smakade will forever use every possible given opportunity to bring this up again. Yeah, I guess it's not done because they're going to court. So still, I don't know. I don't know if the court decides that he's king. Then what are we gonna do? Like, huh? Now we have a new king. I enjoyed his mjolo drama more. The king, when I didn't enjoy the mjolo drama, I was like, we're not supposed to know the king. Because but we're not supposed to know. Bayede, when of course, Bayede, because I love the current king. I know exactly what you mean. But what are we going to do if the court decides that it's him who's supposed to? Anyway, you guys, listen, I want to do this story here. I don't know if any of you have seen this video here, and I can't play it on YouTube because from the response that people are having when it comes to this video on Twitter, I kind of feel like YouTube is going to have an issue with it because there is children in the video, and also people are complaining about what's happening with the kids on the video with this teacher. Okay, but I'll explain to you what's happening, and you can go find it on Twitter. Let me see if I can find the name of the account that has this video. So there's this new thing, you guys, which is really cute. Primary school teachers will create a way to greet their children when they're starting class in the morning. Okay, some would be like different handshakes. Like each child will have a unique handshake that they do with the teacher in the morning. It's usually it makes for a very cute video most of the time. I love those videos, you guys. So then this one did there's something similar, you guys, and so she had three options for for children. She had a handshake. So a child comes and picks an option and they do that option. So she had a high five, not a handshake, yeah, a high five, one option. The second option was a hug, and the third option was a kiss. So the child chooses. If it's a high five, they do a high five. Children are happy. It's small children, you guys, maybe like oldest might be like 6 or something, like really like primary school. And then handshake, but most of the kids are choosing kiss, and I understand it, they're choosing a kiss, they're choosing a hug. A lot of the times, you guys, children like physical contact, you know, because they're innocent at that point. They're not really aware that how sometimes physical contacts might not be so innocent. So a lot of, if you give a child an option to give you a hug, a lot of the times they will give you a hug. If you say high five or hug, they'll give you a hug. If you say, they'll give you a kiss. And it's an innocent kiss, you guys. The only thing is that the kisses are in the mouth. She kisses the kids in the mouth. All of them, children, like boys, girls, in the mouth. If a child chooses a kiss, kisses like not even like the lips hardly even touch. So I saw the video first time and I'm like, yeah. I think the only thing that I was like, maybe I wouldn't want that for my child was because I'm like, hey, go to corona manje. It was hygiene situation, you know. I don't know if I want everybody to be kissing my child, but also it's just like, you know, like really like innocent. Guys, go check out the video. So the only thing that came to mind was, you know, COVID-19 kind of a situation. I was like, yeah, it's a cute video, teacher, but you know, now we are transferring corona here, you know. And then I looked at a caption of the video, guys. Only after I watched the video, someone was actually saying, arrest this teacher right now. And I'm like, arrest her? Njani usenzeni manje uthisha, you know? And I was trying to see, did something else happen after the video? And people are talking about her kissing the children. Now I was thinking about it and I was like, oh, Bantu, it looks so innocent though. But I do get a little bit what people are talking about, because people are saying, listen, if you guys are not getting it, just imagine this being a male teacher and kissing these children every morning, you know? And then also, who's going to have a limit in the age to say that, okay, teachers can kiss little children? Because imagine if this was happening with the class in high school, like let's say teenagers 13, 14, and then there's a teacher there by the door kissing the kids. Are we going to be okay with that? And I was like, no, I wouldn't, you know. So I feel bad for the teacher, because honestly, I do feel like the whole thing, if you watch it, it's innocent. But at the same time, I don't think she really thought about the fact that kisses can really be something that it's like she's right there. You know, like at the line where you are almost. If you just do this, it becomes inappropriate. And there's a lot of people, you guys, on Twitter that were just complaining about it. They're like, this is not accepted. She shouldn't have done it. In fact, you guys would be throwing tantrums around here if this was a man. I do agree, you guys, that this will look really different if it was a man. It really would, with little girls kissing little girls every morning, because most of these kids are choosing the kiss option instead of a hug or a high five. Okay. So go check out the video on Twitter. And of course, I would love to hear what you guys think about it, because I was so conflicted, because looking at the video, it really looks innocent, but I'm like, but I see how it's not a good idea to do that with the kids, or maybe the hugs. Okay. And even the hugs, you have to be careful about, you know, because you have to create that, you know, arm's length relationship when it comes to the student. I feel bad for this teacher, because after she starts, she looks very proud of doing that. The kids are very happy, but the online community is not happy about her doing that with the kids. Okay. Bayoze bathi bhuti uyamkhumbula yini esho kanjalo uKing? Hayi bo, double kingdom. Double kingdom, guys. I don't even know how the arrangements in the royal family is like. Do they stay in the same royal whatever krel, or they stay in different places? Angiva le kiss. I don't think it's necessary. Ngoni hug. Nalo high five. Maybe it was on the cheek. Yeah, maybe some people suggested that maybe on the forehead. Maybe if she was kissing the kids in the forehead or in the cheek, and that it's inappropriate for the kiss to be in the mouth. Okay. I once saw it. Nothing wrong there. Actually, very sweet. What's wrong exactly? Okay. Uh, yeah, the first time that I saw it, it's just the hygiene thing that I thought about. But as in terms of her being inappropriate, I did not see. But when I was reading people's comment, I was like, yeah, I see how someone else might feel like it's inappropriate. Okay, I saw it, and nothing wrong. They're actually very sweet. Okay, sometimes, just sometimes, different germs build stronger immune for growing kids. Not saying kissing was proper, though. I see what you're saying. I understand Elena, but if roles were switched, it would be different situation. Yeah, definitely, you guys. Definitely, I would see that video different if it was a male teacher doing that. Okay, and we've seen male teachers do those videos, but I haven't seen one do the kisses because I'm like, so why is it different, but let me reiterate that when I watched the video, it really did look innocent. I don't kiss my child in the mouth. I wouldn't want someone to kiss him in the mouth. Ihaba kodwa to arrest her. I think so. I think maybe it's something to correct, to say no, maybe don't do the kiss, maybe put another option there. Some teachers would do the dance thing with the child if the child decides to dance, and then hug, and then the high five. So yeah, she could fix it, but I don't think that she did. She committed any crime for her to be arrested. Not we don't need to go that far, but people were writing that. But I can't compare grade one and high school, not even with grade three. It's apples and peaches. Think of it from an orphan's perspective. She opens the door to assure that type of a child that you are in a safe place. Definitely, the children look like they are in a safe space, you guys. But the thing about things like that, you guys, is that only once something has happened that is inappropriate, then you go back and say, it shouldn't have started there. You know, we have stories of people that grew up in boarding schools that are run by nuns, where a school is known for the kids are taken to churches and praying and whatever, and then maybe kids are having these sessions with the nuns where they are called in a certain room to pray, and everybody thinks it's innocent. But then when you think back to it, you're like, but why would a nun be calling a student one by one, in a room to pray? Why would you need to pray with one student in a room, even if it's just all girls? And we all know nuns are female. But when you think about it, like, why would a nun need to be calling a student one by one to this particular room to pray with a student? So when you look back to it, you're like, that was not appropriate. But when it's happening, nobody's thinking this is inappropriate. And then when stories try to come out that during those sessions, actually, you know, you understand what I'm saying? So now it's like, because of all of these things that are happening, sometimes we have to be just extra careful. Even though something looks innocent, it might not be. You never know. You never know. As an educator, word of caution to fellow educators to be very careful what is posted, even recorded in general, because things eventually always get blown in different directions on social media. Yes, you guys. And also, I do think that with the teachers, it's a slippery slope too with these videos, because I personally don't want anybody to post my kid. I don't want it unless it's a family member, happy birthday to my child or something. I personally don't want to be on social media and seeing my child doing some activity in class and they're being posted by someone else. I just don't want it to be like that. And I want to be in control. I do post my children. Even now, I've limited it because of stories that I've heard with, what happens with us posting our children on social media. But I just don't want a stranger posting my child on social media. So I always wonder sometimes, like, do they ask for parents' permission to do that, or do they just post the children? Anyway, you guys, Those who did not see the video, it is on social, it is on Twitter. Now let's get to Lassie. It's not a lot that I want to say with the Lassie guys, but she has a new show. One thing about Lassie, Lassie gets the bag. Okay, out of all the women in Real Housewives of Durban, this is the one that really used the opportunity from Real Housewives to get the bag after the show. She gets the bag. So she has a new show, one of many that she does on channel 161, which is Mzansi Magic DSTV. I think it's going to be on Showmax too. The show is called Forever Born. Okay, it's like a spin-off of a perfect wedding. It's like a spin-off because it's people that want to get married. Sometimes so lobolile, but if families are and this and this and this and this and this, and you're like, I just want to get married. So it's like a show where people sort of kind of elope, but not really elope because there's someone that organizes a wedding for them. They go for counseling and all of the stuff. It's a nice show, you guys. But I don't want to talk about the show. I want to talk about the body. Okay, listen. I've seen ama-BBL out here, abanye kuthiwa banama-shoulders, abanye kuthiwa banjani. But guys, the body here is body. You remember when she had just done it and we were like, hi, Tina, we're not seeing the difference. It was the healing. I don't know if she went and did more after this complaint with her Sibon Tina, or she just waited for it to sag her, or she went to the gym because they do say that even after you do the thing, Pella, you have to go to the gym. The body, there's a time where she's wearing this dress with the figure belt, you guys. I'm like, guys, the body is body. You must check her out on Instagram, okay? I hope that she doesn't do more to a point where we start to see the shoulders, okay? People must go to her dogs. If you want to, if you want to do the thing, please go to her doctor. Because the shoulders, guys, the shoulders bother me because and sometimes they can't do too much, and that goes on my shoulder. Yeah, they just did the thing. Of course, we don't know how she looks like when she's naked, because it might look different. Even that is Kogile, we look different, Mas Kogile, and then Masusbana like, yo, so but guys, the body is bodying with Lassie. Okay, this is the only body work that I've seen with South African celebrities where I can say, yabona ke lo abantu kufanele baye kudokotela wakhe because he did the thing. Okay, she still looks natural, sort of. There's no, because abanye ngathi you can see ukuthi kukhathiwe lana kwakhathwa la. Yeah, and it just looks kamnandi. Okay, so ama-celebrities, go to Lassie's doctor, please. Bakwethu sikhathele ukubona manje kufanele sincome thina nezinqe siyayibona izinqe ngathi kubekiwe laphayana, ngathi kubekwa amathanga nje kwathiwa gush gush. Khona nje enye celebrity engafuni bakhulume ngezinqe zayo ngoba ithi it's body shaming. But uyohambile wayoshintsha izinqe, but akufanele sikhulume ngazo. We mustn't talk about izinqe zakhe. It just looks like nje kubekwa amatshe awu-2 behind her, and I'm like, this is a doctor to see. Okay, I don't know. Maybe she paid full price. Nani my discount, guys, with your bodies, because maybe she paid full price because they did the things. The body is boarding with this one. It is boarding. Okay. Things on social media in general get lost in context from the main. Yes, and sometimes you can do a sweet little things in class with your kids and it's innocent, but people would interpret it different. So I get that, Milano, but also without such much lessons wouldn't be learned. Yes, you guys, because she wouldn't even know that she has to be that careful. Okay, but the unfortunate part is that I feel bad that she probably just did the video innocently. Now with the backlash she wishes, and the internet, it's not like she can delete the video and it's gone. It's always going to be there, and she's always going to maybe feel bad about something that she did innocently to make her kids feel comfortable and happy in class. With kids being subjected to grooming, I understand the kissing backlash. Let's be mindful and be cautious of how we interact with kids. But this social media is a war zone. Shame it is. I think so too, you guys. I think so too. I remember I had somebody that I knew that would innocently like ask my son to come play computer games with him, and my son is like likes playing computer games. He's like a computer geek kind of, and it was so hard for me to express my discomfort with that And it was like, I know that it can be honest on because he knows he likes the game, he's got the games, he wants him to play the game, but I'm not comfortable with that because I'm like, you and adults, just get an adult to play games with, you know? So sometimes, even in innocent situations, we just have to be cautious, okay? Because we want our kids to be safe. Lassie have been having these good industry sustaining gigs, happy and love it for, she's been sustaining, she is working. Hello, Namsishongwe. Izinqa zikabani zikhuluma khuluma hayi khona ezinye izinqa laphayana kuthiwa singakhulumi ngazo is body shaming but zimi kanje ziqinile, you know, noma ethi azilokhu phela fanele inyakazi izinqa guys phela fanele kubukeke natural. But we can't talk about it because it's body shaming, you know, we can't. Hey, her doctor is good, Lungi, her doctor is good, okay? Also pay full price. You guys don't take discounts on your bodies because then they're going to do a discounted job. Don't do that. That until we don't understand it's a doll design. Yeah, it must have been a doll design, but even in auto, it's like that. It's not like goosh. I don't know if you guys see what I'm saying. It's like somebody when they say wabumba something what's in one, wabumba something what's no, it must look a little bit, just a little bit natural. Copy and paste. Yeah, much. Much. I wonder how it feels like when you're sitting on it, you know. Giga move, I wouldn't like a teacher kissing or posting my child. Definitely not to the kids at that age. If I saw it like that, if it happened like it happened in the video, it would be for a different reason. But I guess now that social media has corrupted my mind, it would be for a different reason. But definitely the posting for me is just a no. I just don't want people to be posting my child. Even when it comes to like schools, social media, I just prefer my child to not be there, even though sometimes it's hard not to control if they have a function or whatever. I just don't want someone else to be posting my child. Okay, so I would definitely have a problem with that. Anyway, you guys, listen. I'm actually late, 2 minutes late. Let's end it here. We will meet in the evening. You guys already know. This week, Yiminani. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video. Do not forget to let the stream rerun if you are in a Wi-Fi free zone. Like the stream, please, please, please like the stream. It's free. You just press like. It doesn't even take extra data. Also share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ngenithanda kakhulu.